Everyone. Today I will be comparing and contrasting three major categories of immune dysregulation: cancer, autoimmunity, and congenital or acquired immunodeficiencies. Although these conditions appear very different clinically, they all arise from fundamental disturbances in immune system activation, regulation, or surveillance. From an immunological standpoint, cancer is fundamentally a disease of immune escape. Under normal circumstances, cytotoxic T cells and NK cells detect and eliminate transformed cells, a process known as immune surveillance. However, tumors accumulate mutations that allow them to evade or suppress this surveillance. One key strategy is downregulation of major histocompatibility complex class 1 molecules, which prevents CD8 T cells from recognizing tumor antigens. Many tumors also overexpress PD-L1, engaging PD-1 on T cells and inducing exhaustion, thereby shutting down anti-tumor immunity. The tumor microenvironment further suppresses immunity through recruitment of regulatory T cells and myeloid-derived suppressor cells, and secretion of anti-inflammatory cytokines such as interleukin 10 and TGF-beta. Modern immunotherapies aim to reverse these escape mechanisms. Checkpoint inhibitors such as anti-PD-1, anti-PD-L1, and anti-CTLA-4 release inhibitory brakes on T cells. CAR T cell therapy bypasses antigen presentation constraints entirely by engineering T cells to directly target tumor antigens. Collectively, these therapies demonstrate how understanding immune evasion provides powerful treatment strategies. Autoimmunity represents the opposite problem. Instead of immune suppression, we see immune overactivation and loss of tolerance. Central tolerance mechanisms in the thymus and bone marrow, as well as peripheral tolerance mechanisms mediated by regulatory T cells, normally prevent the immune system from attacking itself. When these processes fail, autoreactive lymphocytes are activated. Autoimmune responses may result from molecular mimicry, where pathogen antigens resemble self molecules, which leads to cross reactive immune responses. Also, epitope spreading amplifies autoimmunity over time as tissue damage exposes new antigens. The adaptive immune system plays a central role. Activated CD4 and CD8 T cells drive inflammation, while B cells produce antibodies that contribute to diseases such as lupus or autoimmune thyroid disease. And when we compare autoimmunity with cancer, we see a mirror image. Cancer suppresses immunity to avoid destruction, while autoimmunity reflects insufficient immune regulation. In cancer, we attempt to activate immunity. In autoimmunity, we must suppress it. These conditions together highlight the critical need for proper immune balance. Immunodeficiencies occur when components of the immune system are absent, dysfunctional, or depleted. Congenital forms, also known as inborn errors of immunity, reflect genetically driven defects in adaptive or innate immunity. For example, severe combined immunodeficiency, also known as SCID, results from impaired development of both T cells and B cells, leading to profound susceptibility to all classes of pathogens. Chronic granulomatous disease results from defects in the NADPH oxidase complex, preventing neutrophils from generating reactive oxygen species and killing catalase positive bacteria and fungi. Leukocyte adhesion deficiency prevents neutrophils from exiting the bloodstream, resulting in severe bacterial infections without pus formation. Acquired immunodeficiencies are much more common. HIV is the most classic example, which progressively depletes CD4 T cells, and comprising both cellular and humoral immunity. Chemotherapy suppresses bone marrow function, drastically reducing immune cell numbers, and splenectomy impairs clearance of encapsulated bacteria. Malnutrition also interferes with lymphocyte development and function. Overall, immunodeficiencies lead to inadequate immune activation, in contrast to autoimmunity, which reflects excessive activation, and cancer, which involves immune evasion. Together, these three conditions illustrate the spectrum of immune dysregulation. Cancer arises when the immune system is unable to detect or eliminate abnormal cells, also known as evasion. Autoimmunity occurs when the immune system is mistakenly targets itself, which is known as overactivation. And immunodeficiencies occur when the immune system cannot mount appropriate responses to pathogens, which is also known as failure. Each condition highlights a different way the immune system can fail, and these differences inform treatment strategies ranging from immune activation to immune suppression to immune replacement therapy. Understanding these mechanisms not only deepens our insight into human disease, but allows us to leverage the immune system therapeutically across a wide range of clinical conditions. Knowing that immune balance is essential and therapies now today target immune pathways. Thank you.